So you're coming to Chicago. You got your checklist ready, don't you? The bean, because if you don't have a distorted reflection of yourself, did you even exist? Navy Pier, for that authentic, overpriced Ferris wheel experience. Some deep dish pizza that takes 45 minutes to arrive and requires a fork and knife, which feels like a personal attack on pizza itself. And then the museums. So you can pretend you're cultured before you go back to taking selfies. It's the same trip, the same Instagram feed over and over again. Every tourist's photo gallery looks like a copy-paste of the last one. It's predictable, it's fine. But what if I told you that's not the real Chicago? That's the sanitized, pre-packaged, tourist trap version of Chicago. The real city, the one with grit and soul and actual stories, is hiding just around the corner, in places that don't have a 2-hour line. This isn't a city of just 4 famous landmarks. It's a sprawling, breathing thing, with secrets tucked away in plain sight, waiting for someone to actually look for them. And that's what we're going to do today. Forget the checklist, forget the crowds. I'm going to show you the real Chicago gems that most visitors and even some locals don't even know exist. We're going to see the side of this city that doesn't make it into the glossy travel brochures. We're going to find the spots that give you actual bragging rights, not just a picture that 10 million other people already have. So grab your jacket, we're going out. Meet the 606, Chicago's Sky Trail with opinions. Start at Walsh Park, 1722 North Ashland. Big, the 606 sign. Big ramp. If you miss it, that's on you. CTA people, hop off the Blue Line at Damon or California, stroll north to Bloomingdale, boom, you're elevated. Skip the spreadsheet of access points, you'll find ramps when you need them. Weekday sunrise is chef's kiss. Golden light, fewer strollers, maximum chill. Hours are park hours, roughly 6 a.m. to 11 p.m. Save the midnight marathon cosplay for Halloween. Etiquette so we all survive. Keep right, pass left, bikers ding, no 4 abreast human walls, dogs leashed, egos optional. Pro move, walk east to west. Skyline flex first, neighborhoods after, like an appetizer before the entree. Need fuel? Pop down near Damon and Milwaukee for coffee, then pretend you've always lived here. What you'll actually see, murals under overpasses, pocket parks, back alley life, and real Chicago moving around you. Yes, it's photogenic, but using it like a commute? That's the real flex. Okay, let's switch gears. Chicago has this dark, mysterious history, right? Al Capone, Prohibition, secret tunnels. It's all very cinematic. So what if you could tap into that? Want to feel like you're in a noir film? Learn a password, find a hidden door. Suddenly you're part of an exclusive club. Magic parlors, modern-day speakeasies. They're thriving if you know where to look. Pro tip, if there's a line to nothing, an unmarked door, a fake closed sign, or a little doorbell, you're close. Listen for muffled jazz and clinking glasses. Ask a nearby bartender, politely. They always know. Tip, well, keep it hush and don't yell speakeasy. These aren't your typical bars. There's a sense of theater to it. You might get an email with a riddle, or a nondescript door in a sketchy alley. It's a manufactured sense of discovery, but it works. It makes the experience feel earned. Magic parlor tucked upstairs in the Loop. Performance so intimate you're part of the show. Book tickets weeks, sometimes months in advance. Speakeasies. Hidden behind a laundromat in Wicker Park. No sign, nothing. You just have to know which door to push. So, after a night of secret passwords and dark bars, you might need some oxygen and maybe some humidity. People will tell you to go to Lincoln Park Zoo, which is great. But let me introduce you to its bigger, steamier, and more exotic cousin, the Garfield Park Conservatory. The running joke is that it's steamier than your summer and honestly, it's not wrong. The best part, it's basically free. There's a small suggested donation, but no one is checking your pockets at the door. This place is not just a greenhouse, it's a botanical masterpiece. It's one of the largest conservatories in the entire country. A literal glass palace filled with thousands of plant species from all over the world. When you first walk into the palm house, the air changes. It's thick. It's warm. It smells like earth and life. You're surrounded by these gigantic palm trees that are so tall they're practically touching the glass ceiling. It feels like you've been teleported out of Chicago and straight into a tropical rainforest. Then you've got my favorite room, the Fern Room. It was designed to look like what Illinois might have looked like millions of years ago during the prehistoric era. It's lush, green, incredibly serene, with a lagoon in the middle. The air is misty, and the light filtering through the canopy of ferns is just magical. Okay, so we've been high above the city on the 606, and we've been in a tropical jungle. Now we're going deep underground. Welcome to Chicago's Underworld HQ, also known as the Pedway. And let me set the scene. Fluorescent lighting, the faint smell of cleaning supplies, and endless, slightly disorienting corridor vibes. It's not glamorous, it's not pretty, but it is one of the most useful and bizarre secrets of the city. So what is it? The Pedway is a network of underground tunnels and overhead bridges that connects more than 40 blocks in the central business district. The Loop. It links train stations, government buildings, hotels, and shops. It's the city's secret circulatory system. Most tourists walk right over it, completely unaware that there's a whole other level of foot traffic happening right beneath their feet. It's a bit of an urban legend, but it's very, very real. Who uses this thing? Primarily, it's the 9-to-5 army. On a bitterly cold day in January, when the wind is whipping off the lake and it's -10 degrees, the Pedway is a godsend. It's how thousands of commuters get from their train to their office without ever having to put on a coat. It's pure function over form. It's a solution to a problem, and that's what makes it so quintessentially Chicago. Let's get back above ground, way above ground, and next to the water. Everyone knows about the Chicago River, mostly from the architecture boat tours, but what most people miss is that the river has become one of the best places in the city to eat and drink, because apparently eating by water adds at least 2 Michelin stars to your hot dog. I'm talking about the Chicago Riverwalk, and it's still under the radar food scene. This isn't just one big restaurant. The Riverwalk is a 1.25 mile long path lined with a whole ecosystem of vendors. High-end waterfront restaurants where you need a reservation a month out. Tiny kiosks selling gelato and coffee. Full-blown cocktail bars with incredible views. It's a choose-your-own-adventure of eating and drinking. The backdrop is the stunning architecture of the city. Forget fighting for a table at some stuffy restaurant. Here's what you do. Stroll the whole length of it first to get the lay of the land. Then pick your spot based on your mood. Want a casual snack? Grab a Chicago-style hot dog from a kiosk and sit on the steps by the water. Feeling fancy? Get a signature cocktail from a place like City Winery. Mid-price move? Try Tiny Tap, good tacos, beers, and river views. Their tables are literally feet from the river. My recommendation, find a spot with a view of the bridges. Watch the bascule bridges lift for sailboats, an iconic Chicago sight. And you can watch it all with a drink in your hand. It's a perfect Chicago moment. Grand but intimate. You're in the heart of the city, but removed from the chaos above. So yeah, you could eat a hot dog in a crowded restaurant, or you could eat one right here watching the boats go by. The choice seems pretty obvious to me. Okay, final stop. We're breaking out of the downtown bubble completely. To really know Chicago, you have to explore its neighborhoods. They are the soul of the city. We're going to hit 2 that are different, but authentic. Pilsen, Andersonville. First up, Pilsen. This place is an explosion of color and culture. The street art here will make your feed look like you actually discovered culture, not just posed with it. Pilsen is the historic heart of Chicago's Mexican-American community. You can spend hours just walking the 16th Street Viaduct. The support pillars have been transformed into this incredible miles-long outdoor art gallery. The murals tell stories of revolution, family, and community pride. It's powerful, it's beautiful, and it's completely free. It's art for the people, by the people, and while you're there, you have to eat. This is non-negotiable. Forget any taco you've had downtown. Find a small family-owned taqueria, the kind of place with a hand-painted sign and only a few things on the menu. That's where you'll find the best tacos of your life. Then we head way north to Andersonville. The vibe shifts completely. If Pilsen is vibrant and loud, Andersonville is quirky, charming, and cozy. It was originally a Swedish immigrant neighborhood. You can still feel that influence in the little details, especially the concept of fika, the Swedish tradition of taking a coffee and pastry break. Andersonville is all about independent spirit. The main drag, Clark Street, is lined with quirky indie shops, not big box chains. You can find amazing vintage clothing stores, a bookstore dedicated to women authors, shops selling locally made goods. It's a neighborhood that champions the small and the unique. Getting to these neighborhoods is part of the adventure. Use the CTA. Pink line to Pilsen, red line, and a bus to Andersonville. It's cheap, it's efficient, and it's how real Chicagoans get around. The best time to visit both is on a weekend afternoon when the streets are alive and the shops are bustling. These neighborhoods show you that Chicago isn't a monolith. It's a collection of dozens of unique little towns, each with its own personality. So there you have it, the 606 Secret Speakeasies, a jungle in the city, an underground world, the riverfront food scene, real deal neighborhoods. This is the Chicago that I love. It's the city that's a little harder to find. It doesn't just hand you its secrets on a silver platter. You have to work for it a little bit. That's what makes discovering it so rewarding. It's about the experience, not the photo op. So yes, go take your bean selfie. It's practically a Chicago law. You'll get a ticket if you don't. But if you want actual bragging rights, stories your friends haven't heard a million times, hit up these spots. Go find the hidden door. Walk the elevated trail. Get lost in the Pedway. Create a trip that's uniquely yours, not one dictated by a travel guide from 2005. This is what makes you feel connected, not just visited, and that's the whole point, isn't it? So do me a favor, like, comment, subscribe, because it's literally the only way you'll ever get VIP access to Chicago's real secrets. I've got more where this came from, but you've got to earn it. Now go explore.